Heart fans, welcome to the 2025 Heart Dance Media Day. I'm your host, Heart correspondent Rich Linden. We've been talking to some outstanding dance squads, and this next squad is no different. Super excited to be joined by Baker University head dance coach Lindsay Payne, along with student athlete Ren Payton. Ren, coach, how are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm fantastic because competition is starting. Heart Championship just around the corner. Now, last season, coach, start with you. Your team had another incredible season, placing third in the nation at the NAI National Championships. How exciting was that finish for your program? And tell me about last year.
Last year's finish was really, really exciting. We had a lot of growth in that routine. It felt like it changed quite a bit. Our theme was work, and that's what the girls did all season long was they worked and they worked and they worked. And so it was really rewarding to kind of get the outcome that we got. It was our highest finish, tied our highest finish in program history. So we are really, really excited about that.
Well, let's talk about this. Ren, I'm going to kick this to you. What's your favorite part about the process of learning a new dance routine, new choreography, and how much input do you or some of the other team leaders get on the choreography as it evolves and grows through the season?
Yeah, so I would definitely say that my favorite part about learning new dances and all that is just that it's always changing. You can never really get too comfortable with what you're doing. And so you're always morphing and changing and adapting to your environment in case something changes. And so that's what I really think is the most fun about learning new choreography and new dances. And then I would say that some of our teammates will put in some input, say if we are struggling with a part or some formations, we'll just shoot out some ideas. And if it happens and if it works, then we'll throw it in there. And that's what works best for our team.
I love it. So, Ren, how long have you been dancing and what got you into competitive dance?
I've been dancing since I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
I used to do gymnastics and I didn't want to compete, but then I jumped right into dance and I've no idea what caused me to compete, but I just went straight into it and I've loved it ever since.
So, Coach, tell us a little bit about Ren and the impact that she has on the team and how valuable that leadership is to the squad this year.
Ren is kind of she's my steady Eddie, if you will. She's always like right here, real calm. You know, you can't get her too riled up. But she's not afraid to speak her mind. She's been a really, really valuable member of this team. I'm very sad that she's a senior and this is the last year we have with her. I feel like I've had her for a long time, but it doesn't feel like she should be leaving yet. But she's a really invaluable leader for this team.
Well, Coach, I have to mention this. I just found out today, but a big announcement came out in November, and I know you were a big part of this. The NAI Cheer and Dance National Championships in 2026 and 27 will take place at the Stormont Vale Events Center in Topeka. Baker University will be one of the hosts as well as Visit Topeka. How awesome is that? Tell me about how this happened and came about.
Super awesome. I really had no part in the planning whatsoever. They reached out because they were looking for Visit Topeka reached out because they were looking for a host institution to partner with. We're fairly close and it kind of made sense. I've been kind of involved at the national level for quite a while, and I would like to think I know most of the ins and outs of the competitions. But Topeka is my hometown, so it's kind of exciting to be going back there and being part of hosting a national championship.
It's going to be awesome. All right, so we've talked about that's a year out. We talked about last year. Let's get to this season. What are some of the goals, Coach, that you have for the season? How's it going so far leading up to the championships?
I think this year has been another kind of challenging year. We've had to change the routine quite a bit. We're going to be performing it this weekend, and I think this is version number 5, maybe we're up to now. Just adding in, taking out, adding back in, kind of all over the place with it. So, but I think it's in a really good spot right now. That which is where we need it to be. We need it to be in a good space as we're getting ready for conference and then hopefully heading into nationals. But it's again a work in progress. I think that a lot of teams have undergone a lot of challenges this year. I know that's not specific to us, but we are on version number 5. So
I've been doing this for a while. I know you've been doing it longer than that, both coaching and choreography and just leadership position overall. So I see just in the time I've been here, dance has evolved so much. What are some of the things you see in the future? Where are we headed in terms of competitive dance?
oh man.
Yeah,
Um,
it's crazy. Or Ren can jump in too if she's just in her college career in her 4 years. Has it changed? Has it evolved? What's up?
Yes, I would definitely say all dancers in general have just leveled up. Everyone is getting better each and every single year. And so just keeping up with what's changing with all the new people coming in has been fun, but also kind of a challenge at the same time. So I definitely see it just continuing to grow as the years go on.
Athleticism, it just keeps going up and up. So coach, you've recruited several All-Americans, all conference dancers. What do you look for in a student athlete who wants to join your program?
Coachability would be the number one thing is, we can have a dancer who's got all the talent in the world, but if they're not willing to be a part of a team and be coachable, then they're not really going to work for our program. I want people to be proud of who they are and, really honor their individualism. I don't want to put dancers in a box just because you don't look a certain way doesn't mean you can't dance for me. So I really want to promote that individuality. I think that that's really important in dance, that, dance is a form of expression, and I want dancers in college to still be able to do that.
Love it. So this question goes out to both of you. How do you keep the routines fresh? How do you keep them creative season after season?
Do you want to go?
I can speak to how to keep it fresh. She kind of does all the behind the scenes of our themes and all that. But I would definitely say how my teammates and I keep it fresh is we will watch film a lot. And this year she's been really drilling that into us. And we will do something called Roses and Thorns, just critiquing ourselves and just making sure we are really just keep growing and so that our dances are as good as they can possibly be.
Excellent. So Ren, your squad has a tradition of doing a lot of great work in the community. This dance team is out doing all kinds of stuff. I even heard like partnering up with a prominent event promoter in town and doing events for him. What are some of the things that stand out on your squad? What are some of the community service things that you love that this team has always been a part of?
Yeah. So when I first started, we've done something called Uplift, in which I had never heard of before. And basically, we will go into KCMO, and it is to serve the homeless population in that area. And so we will either do packing at the warehouse, and that is for clothes, whether that's jackets or tarps if they're living outside. And we will also prepare food for them and then take it along on a route that typically has a larger population of homeless, and then we will give them food and anything else they need, whether that's clothing, toiletries, or just anything like that.
Excellent. So you keep really busy. We love it. I know you've taken time out of a very busy schedule. Nothing like hosting a competition right before conference championships. Just plug that all in there. So you got a lot going on. I love it. Thank you for coming. I can't wait to see you, see the routines, and see the progress and the journey this team has made. Thanks for both of you, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Rich.
Thank you.